Hi, my name is Waybyern, and today we are going to present about the sand replacement experiment on geotechnical and highway engineering. Okay, so first of all, I would like to introduce my group members. We have Atta Davidson Naga, followed by Muhammad Najib Muhammad. Next is Muhammad Faizul bin Jeffrey, and last but not least, me myself, Waybyern Liban Anabriki. So now I'm going to explain about the objective of the sand replacement experiment. Okay, the objective is to determine the in situ dry density in compaction work. Okay, so the sand replacement method is used to determine in place density. The sand replacement method of determination of in situ density uses a sand pouring cylinder, cylindrical calibrating container, tray with a central circular hole and a chisel. Determination of field density using the sand replacement method involves three steps. The first step involves calibration of sand pouring cylinder. The soil density is measured in the second step, and the water content and dry density is measured in the third step. So that is all for the objective. Now I'm going to pass the slide to our next presenter, which is Muhammad Najib. Thank you.
Thank you, Waybyern. So my name is Muhammad Najib. So my matric number is 05DKA20F1058. So in this real sand replacement, we need some apparatus. So this is the apparatus. First, we need metal tray. Next one is sand pouring cylinder. Next apparatus is cylinder calibration container. And also we need a tray, a moisture can to put the sand before it weighing. Of course, we need a sand. Next apparatus is scraper and oven. Then we also need a wet balance to wet the sand, and also we need a debur, and lastly, sieve. So that's all from me. So next, I would pass to the next slide to the our group member Arthur Davidson. So thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Najib. So I will explain the procedure to conduct sand replacement at laboratory. So first, the sand was filled grade between 0.3 to 0.6 mm into the cylinder, pouring up to 1.5 mm above the level. After that, the mesh was wet on the weighing machine. Next, the cylinder was put on the metal tray and the lid was removed. Let the sand out from the cone. When we found no further movement of sand pouring cylinder, cone shutter is closed again, pouring cylinder wet and determine the mass of sand in the cone in meter cube. Next, the sand left in the pouring metal tray into a cylinder was filled. Be careful so that the sand does not spill out. Next, the cylinder was put on a graduated cylinder and the cover was open of the cone and let the sand out to stop the movement of sand. And cone and cylinder was removing, classing the pouring and wetting the mesh. And then re-enter the pouring sand into the cylinder and graduated cylinder at the specified volume of water measures in the full content of the cylinder, and lastly the volume is mass of the water per water density. That's all for me. For procedure to conduct sand replacement at site, I will pass to Muhammad Faizul to explain more.
Thank you, Atta. My name is Muhammad Faizul and I'm going to continue the procedure at site. First, clean the surface of tested area by using scraper. Second, dig a hole of 150 mm deep by 100 mm diameter. Weight the soil which dug out from the hole. Make sure no soil left in the dredge or fall into a hole. Take some of soil to determine whether the moisture content by using oven. Third, smooth the excavation base and place the pouring cylinder with a mesh above a hole. Open a shutter and let the sand out to fill the hole and cone. Make sure no vibration and surrounding area when process was running. When there is no movement in the pouring cylinder, cone cover and remove the apparatus and wet mesh. After we carried out the calibration of cone 1 to 3 experiment, this is the data that we get. The mass of sand plus cylinder before and after pouring. The mean mass on sand in cone that we get is 1275. The volume of calibrating container is 3.536 times 10. Meanwhile, the mean mass of sand fill calibrating container is 4663, and then the bulk density of sand is 1318.72. That's all from me. Thank you.